Next question: how to enter into single leg X from standing? And this question has been asked like for a few weeks, so we're finally getting onto this. This is from Professor Samuel Kahn in Birmingham, England. Actually, it's in Wolverhampton.
AKA
really.
Sam.
Okay, so starting from standing, let's see if you can all fit us in over here. Now, my favourite way of entering to the single leg X is with a basic guard pull with the foot in the hip. But what I'll do is wrap the ankle immediately with a footlock grip. So we're almost going to come into an immediate tripod sweep and then come into a belly down footlock. So essentially, I have my grips. I'm in position, so I have a collar and an elbow. Remember, when you're gripping the elbow, we always grip at the seam. So find the seam of your partner's gi, grip and lock. Now I'm going to be pulling with the same side leg that I have my partner's hand fixed to my collar. So right now it'll be my left side here. As I pull with my left, I wrap towards this point. Now, if you notice here, levitate again. Just lift your leg off the ground. This is the situation that Sam comes in. I have the collar grip, I have my foot directly underneath Sam's hip, and my right foot on the inside here, ready to guide her ankle. So when she tries to step towards the floor, we move the leg. Scoring our tripod sweep, putting Sam's hip on the ground, and then I'm able, with my foot already in position, here, to start moving into our straight ankle lock. So let's do that again. So, I'm in position, let's switch to the I fall, catch this leg, and again I'm pulling this in nice and tight, my right foot hooks underneath, and I'm into my X guard. If I want to sweep immediately, this hook is already here. I lift with my left leg, putting Sam's weight over here for me to guide her foot out of the way.
That is familiar to anybody that's ever come to the webinar.
So, if I'm here, I'm with Sam, I want to enter into the single leg X again. But maybe I'm struggling to make grips with my partner, and I know she wants to pull guard with me. And if I want to get to single leg X, I grab the belt and sit. And then once I've got my position from here, I have a fast guard pull to enter into position. And now I use this to guide myself, you see? Again, if my hand's in the center of the belt, it means wherever Sam's hips go, I'm in control of. You see, so now I can score ankle picks and I can enter in to single leg X really easily from this point. Because now I'm going to shuffle back that way just a little bit. Once I am underneath Sam's hips and I have this belt grip, this was the position I was talking about that I will go to even if I'm just here. So if I get to the single leg X from other means, I go straight to the belt and then I pull my hips up to stay active with my partner, because now when I try to sweep, I off balance Sam super easily because I'm constantly attached to her. You see, if I let go, my hips immediately drop because I have to be active here. You see, the moment I pull on the belt, I'm attached. We have now become one. When I move, she moves. You see? And then this belt grip here works really well as a means of defending guard passes as well. You see, if Sam tries to Toriando around towards the other side, I can keep my arm extended, you see? Just around the other way. Now, a lot of people question, can they fly and triangle you? No, I have control over the hips. So if she does try to jump, she will land an arm's length away from me and give me the sweep. So this belt grip is really, really effective. Not something that I've gone into too often. Again, it's still sort of an experimentation in the BH game, but that is another avenue into the single leg X from standing that I would use quite a lot.
It's also very frustrating when Bradley plays this type of guard, as we both know, that I get very frustrated with it, because it's something that almost I don't respect, and I feel like, well, you're just holding onto my belt, like why is this stopping me from moving? But it's actually really frustrating, and then the problem is, because I get frustrated, I end up giving up situations and he capitalises on them, so it's a very awkward guard. Guard.
But it's the other aspect to it that works really well is that the grip is almost unbreakable.
Yeah.
Once I have a hold of your belt, it's very hard for you to try to pull that off of your belt. Okay? So at that point, I could then enter into butterfly guard. If they drop to the knees, I could enter into single leg X and X guard. I have a lot of different avenues of sweeping once I'm there. Right, should we have a look what else we have?
Yeah. You can also pull just with collar and sleeve and step.
Do you want to show Sam how you enter into single leg X?
Yeah, so a slightly different approach, and a lot of the time I've used this no-gi, but if you've got the grips as well, it can be even better, but just to sit and pull the person over the top and just be quick to put the hooks in place. So let's say we're here, my partner's staying away from me, just step inside and pull over and come straight in.
Another completely viable option of entering into single leg X.
Yeah.
So it works very well in no-gi as well,
No-gi, yeah.
especially if you want to start attacking leg locks. I would go from a 2-on-1 control and then slide straight in from there.
Yeah.
We're just watching ourselves on the replay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But as long as your legs are reactive, obviously people might be concerned that you can get straight to a mount position there. But the idea is that you'll be pushing your partner away to cause a reaction for them to come in. So then when you release that pressure and they step over you, they're going too far to be able to then just sit down. And then you have your legs in place as well.